Boniface Byanyima lives in the suburb of Mbarara town in a village called Ruti. The home is located a few kilometers from Mbarara High School, where President Yoweri Museveni went for early secondary education before joining in Tari School.
I took my family to Kasese. We took him there. He was always with us. And even when he went to Tontari and to Dar es Salaam, he would always regard this home as his home.
It's at this home that the young Museveni spent most of his holidays while still a student at Mbarara High. One of Mzee Byanyima's daughters, Winnie Byanyima, was a close Museveni confidant in the 5-year Bush War he led from 1981 to 1986. Even after he took over power, Museveni appointed Winnie Uganda's representative to UNESCO in Paris, France. Winnie is now married to Museveni's bitter political rival, FDC party president Dr. Kizza Besigye. Mzee Byanyima offered material support to the young Museveni in the form of pocket money after he learned that his parents had separated. This support did not only stop at Museveni, he also took care of his mother when she needed care.
His mother was attacked by thieves. She sent a message to me to bring her here. I sent my son Bernard, who corrected her. We stayed with her.
Mzee Byanyima, who served for many years as the national chairman of the opposition Democratic Party, describes a youthful Museveni as a person who would not mingle freely with fellow children at home.
He called himself a name which can suggest his character. He was always calling himself Tohaburwa. Is he calling himself Tohaburwa now? Or he has dropped it? As a youth, he was a loner. He was Tohaburwa. He's still a loner and Tohaburwa. When you hear him talk, he's a leader of government now. When he's talking about what the government has done, he doesn't say, we have done that. He says, I have done that.
The old man remembers that Museveni read a lot of communist books and espoused the communist ideology.
Because as far as I remember, he was always talking of communism and expressing communism ideas and slogans.
There were streaks of communism in Museveni in the early days of his reign post-1986, but since the mid-1990s, with the advent of IMF policies, Museveni has been a strong disciple of capitalism. Museveni's rise to fame is something that still puzzles Mzee Byanyima because he describes his childhood as a total contrast to the current Museveni. The old man says as a young man, Museveni seemed to have no ambitions to lead, let alone aspire for national leadership.
Because leadership could be in being selected as a leader of students, a prefect, house leader. He was not that. A loner can't be that.
Mzee Byanyima says he's not responsible for inspiring Museveni to join politics because he was elusive and had to trust.
I told you his name was Tohaburwa. He can't learn anything from you. Museveni cannot be a friend of anybody. He himself said that he has no friends. And I was not his friend.
And as President Museveni prepares to swear in for another 5-year term, Mzee Boniface Byanyima's advice to him is to consider resigning and also amend the constitution to restore the term limits for president.
I think the best thing for him, if he loves his country and if he loves his family, he should resign. Me, when you say people gave him,
Hilary Isiga, NTV.